Pond Street. It's our self-defense flow that we do, the first basic one. So essentially, if I'm not a very good striker, or if I'm fighting somebody who's bigger and stronger than me and I'm afraid to get hit, I don't want to be at a range where they can just reach out and hit me. This is very dangerous. I need to buy myself time. The way I do that is get some distance, force them to step to me. And then when he punches, I'm going to throw up my rhino horn, right? So I need to make sure that this hand is covering my face, just in case it comes in as a straight right. But 90% of street fights are going to start with an overhand right, because 90% of people are right-handed, and people like to swing wild in the street and go for the knockout. So I'm here, right? I'm covering my face here, scooping around. This hand comes over. I make a fist with my left, right? I connect. I want to keep their hips as tight to me as possible, because if he tries to punch, it just makes it easier for me to take him down. All right? But I'm hip to hip here. My head is driving here. I'm going to either hook the leg or just use my knee to bend the knee. My hands release before I hit the ground, because I don't want my hands between my opponent and the concrete, right? If somebody doesn't know Jiu-Jitsu, it's likely I can just push this knee down and slide over into full mount. However, if not, I want to grip underneath the trap here, slide my shoulder into their chest, then into their neck. Smash, smash, okay? Notice that over here, I try not to put my knee down because that takes weight off of his body. I try to keep my knee elevated and use my leg to adjust the pressure on the chin. Now I'm going to push down on the knee, slide into my mounted position. Most people, when you're here, they're going to try to push you straight up, right? I'm going to swim one arm at a time. Make sure you swim one arm at a time. Do not go two at the same time, okay? Now he's going to push me side to side. I'm going to scoop his head and I'm going to post my arm. Just like Spider-Man does on a building, nice and low and wide. He goes to the other side. Same thing, okay? Now, he starts to turn. I'm gonna knee pillow or modified mount. I like using the term knee pillow because I want his head on my knee. He goes the other way, okay? From this position, I'm gonna take an arm bar, all right? But I'm gonna turn to the camera here just so it's a little bit easier for you to see. On my arm bar, I'm hooking the arm, I'm walking this foot into the armpit, and I'm dropping my weight here. That lightens the weight off my leg. Scooping here, this makes it easy for me to step over without creating a lot of space. And I don't want to fall back, is a common mistake I see. And then guys try to throw their leg over and the person ends up on top of them. I want to be here, here. Pulling the arm back. I don't need to let go of this leg. I can just grab my collarbone here and finish. When I'm finished, Armando's going to pull me back up. He's going to get his standard defense in. If he can, he gets his hand under the hamstring here, because now he can create some more space. It's going to allow him room to shrimp and get this elbow to the mat. Once the elbow comes to the mat, he comes up. Turn this way. I'm going to go standard punch block phase one. So I'm here. This knee is high. This elbow's pinching down here. My elbow and my knee on this side are connected. So he can't get his hand through the punch, and my head is nice, high, and tight. If he's strong and he pulls out of here, I'm going to grab the head, and I'm going to come here to the other side. Notice how I drag the head, making him post the hand. Okay? Now from here, he's going to punch to the body. I'm going to go like I'm going to phase two. I'm scooping his tricep here. I'm going to slide down and push him this way. Okay? Controlling the wrist. Bringing this leg around. Bringing the arm over. Making my adjustment here. Finish with the triangle. All right, let's just